We do have Upley joining though, so we
Right.
will be continuing on in the upper brackets.
Absolutely no need to go down to best of ones just yet. Oh, I'm getting congested.
Did you want to go for a break?
I'd rather not, because we don't really have control as to how long the break will be.
That's true. That's true. The Vietnamese streamers are just having a small 3-minute break to rehydrate.
Right.
Hydrate their hydras.
Yes, that is a good time as any to remind everybody to hydrate their hydras. Stretch your roaches, drain your disruptors, cover your corruptors, and whatchamacallit, your hosers. Yeah, hoser.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, what I said.
Okay, okay.
Okay, first one gonna be Thunderbeard. Oh, is this gonna be another ZBZ?
Yes.
Yeah, there we go.
Hoi Solo showing his dominance in that matchup in the last series, but he will be playing
when
Upley.
he goofed, he wasn't in a bad position.
Yeah, for sure. He managed to turn it around. I just want to see whether, like, how far Hoi Solo has gone in these tournaments.
That will be something interesting for sure.
Okay.
For
So,
sure.
Ao Dai number 9, he came second.
Was that the one that we casted?
Potentially. He lost in the finals to Upley.
There we go. Rematch. Oh, I remember those finals. Upley won.
Yeah, I just said that. I just said that. Yeah, he did. He did win. God damn it.
No. You said that. Whatchamacallit.
Said that he lost in the finals.
Yeah, exactly. You remember, it's not what they say; it's what they don't say. That you should be looking at.
God damn it. God damn it, Yaku.
Oh, since then, Hoi Solo has gotten up into Grandmasters.
Yeah. Hold on. Whistle is Terran. There you go.
Look, you might want to. You gotta ruin everything, man. I was looking to see what his term would look like. Speaking of which, I need my Juanito portrait. Liz, please.
Alright, here we go.
Here we have it then. Indeed. Wait, what team is Upley on? I mean, it's a little late, but you know.
Here's the god.
Right. Gonna have it in for the next game in this best of 3 series then. In the top left-hand corner of the map, spawning in the top left-hand corner of the map, calling his opponent dirty. Oh boy. Oh, this is heated match.
He's on Team Dirty Cheesily. Mates, what's going on?
In the top left-hand corner of the map, the blue Zerg in Thunderbird LE, of course standing for Leopard Enhancements. Leopard Enhancements of being what one would inject themselves, being to get the whatchamacallit to climb good. We have the blue Blues playing for Team Heroes of God, but not representing them currently. Where's your clan tech, man? Where is your clan tech? We have Upley, or Uply, or Upley. We still have not gotten confirmation, and quite frankly, I don't think we need confirmation. And in the bottom right hand corner of the map, starting in the bottom right hand corner of the map, already getting a little bit heated and looking to maybe get his revenge on his opponent here in this best of 3 pre-final final. We have the Yellows. He's feeling like a star. You can't stop his shine. He's loving clouds that he is. It's in the sky. He is. Hoy solo. Hoy solo. Solo. Also, he's playing for Team Dirty Cheeser.
Oh my god. How much sleep did you get today, man? You're out of it. Falling asleep on me. Oh, no. What? We do see so far mirror builds coming out from Hoi Solo and Upley. I guess the main difference being that Upley is going for that metabolic boost, and Hoi Solo is getting that fast third, skipping it entirely. Quite ballsy, if you ask me. I always feel like it's really risky, like skipping speed or delaying it that much, because you can do so much with things.
You usually get speed.
Yeah. Well,
risky, I mean.
Delaying. Yeah. Wait. God damn it, yeah. He's not here. This is Vietnamese only, okay?
Okay.
His New Zealand citizenship won't do anything for him.
No.
Ooh, we do also see a Baneling that's coming down for Upley, so he's looking to be aggressive. Like, he already has that Ling speed on the way, so I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see a flood of Lings.
Yeah, I think it is just a case, for Hu Solo anyway, it is just a case of not underestimating, or maybe not underestimating, but, you know, not being that confident in your abilities in the Ling phase, and going straight to Roaches.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and he already has quite a large queen count. He's already getting a couple more. I'm just a little bit worried because there are a lot of Lings and there's no wall. Like, unlike last time, that Roach Warren isn't a part of the wall, so he will be able to get in. Potentially, that's a lot of queens.
It is quite a bit of queens.
Oh, but he does go straight for the third, and it's gonna take a while for the queens to waddle away. Oh god, no! They're wasting their time. They need to get to the third. Go, transfuse.
Transfuse. That's one transfuse goes down, and a second might be able to buy enough time, but not quite enough.
He had enough energy. He could have transfused.
Did have enough energy, but did he have enough reaction traction? And that is why we do not skip metabolic boost.
What are you talking about? He would have been fine. He just had to transfuse.
That's why we don't skip metabolic boost.
No, he could have done it.
Yeah, but without metabolic boost, man, it's a little bit harder.
He didn't have any queens. What are you on about? He wasn't chasing them with slow Lings or anything like that.
Yeah, but you see, when you don't have metabolic boost, it becomes trickier.
God damn it. Alright, so we do see +1 range coming out from both players. Hoi Solo is finishing up a lot faster as he got his Evo a lot faster. But again, losing that third just hurts so much. On the other side, we have Upley comfortably macroing up, getting, his +1 range is delayed, but I think it's fine. I'm still disappointed. Look at all those queens with all that energy. God damn it.
Oh yeah, now they have energy because they didn't transfuse.
He had energy before!
Well, yeah, but if he used transfuse, he wouldn't have energy now.
Yeah, you know what? You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Yeah, I'm a little bit surprised. We're getting a third starting up now from Hoi Solo. I thought he was just gonna like 2-base Nidus or something. Like commit. When you're that far behind in economy, just go for a strong push, but he
Nah,
is
man.
looking to, yeah, he's looking to like try and macro, and I don't like. He's just so far behind now. Like, look at the worker count difference. Like, it's
That is pretty problematic. To be honest, I was kind of expecting tunneling claws coming out of Hoi Solo. I don't know
or
why.
that.
I just thought it'd be cool.
Yeah, something, you know, quirky, something out of the norm.
He's Australian.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Quirky is Australian, but something to try and catch Upley off guard, like trying to play straight up. I don't know if it's even possible. But Hoysolo is going to attempt it. Is he? Oh, okay, he's mining out the middle minerals. I was like, is he going for a third? I mean, a fourth, but.
I mean, may as well. You know, as you did say, it's hard to catch up, but if you really commit, then you can catch up in no time.
For sure, for sure. He is leading in army supply.
Yep.
He does have
and
that
he does
going for
know.
him.
Yeah, he knows what his advantages are. It's the army supply. He should know that he's about to get his +2 very, very quickly, but he still cannot walk up a ramp
Oh, God.
into a concave.
Yeah, he cannot go up that ramp. If he has those drones, might as well send them up to the north and start mining through to get to the third instead.
I do like that tactic.
Yeah. Upley is attempting to expand though, so Hoysolo should be able to deny that at least. But going up that ramp, I don't know if he can. He did walk his queens across the map though, so he does have some transfuse as well available. That was a kill, that wasn't a cancel.
Twas, and that might just be
God.
in what Hoi Solo needs to get back into this game. He is
Transfuse.
trying to break through this concave, and he's actually doing a pretty decent job, although the roaches do reconvene. There is so much here from Hoi Solo though, that he might just be able to break it, but even if he does,
Spine just going ham as well.
yeah,
like,
he's losing a
defender's
lot
advantage.
to this, and he's used
Oh, the
transfuse.
dance!
Okay.
Look at him.
It's a dance. Ass. GG.
GG. It feels like these two have a little bit of a rivalry going on. Like they were bantering before, like at the start of the game as well.
Yeah.
Like,
Hey, you know, I mean, as we did say, Upley denied Hoi Solo his win. His
He did.
championship.
yeah. But honestly, that game, I feel like Koiso has no one to blame but himself. Like, mate, you had the energy to transfuse and save your third. Like,
Well, but if he did that, he wouldn't have energy on the queens for when he pushed with the roaches.
he would though. He didn't even send all his queens on the push. He only sent 3. He had like 5. He had 5 extra.
Yeah.
I do like that I do feel like he needed something else. Like, imagine if he had gotten a Nidus and Nidus the third and then pushed from there instead of trying to push
mined out that
ramp.
wall in that leading
Yeah,
to the
yeah.
third.
Or if he got borrowed roaches, you know.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like Zerg has like quite a lot of like different avenues that they can take when they're in that like situation.
Zerg has a lot of options to completely ignore defender's advantage.
Exactly, or like dropper lords or something, right? Like something to work with his advantage of having a higher army supply and circumnavigate the defender's advantage being that ramp, right? Because at the end of the day, that's what hurt him the most, trying to push up that ramp, even though he did have like a larger army.
Absolutely. And to be fair, he did almost break through. He had a spearhead, which sort of, split Upley's army in 2. But, yeah, in the end, just, he let the spine go ham. Are we talking about the finals that Upley won? Yes, probably. Maybe.
Yes. We were talking about that finals.
That's the one that Upley won.
Yeah, it was Ao Dai number 9, which is the one that we casted, by the way.
Ah, there we go.
Yeah. Well, do you think there's like a connection there? Like, we're casting this one. Is Upley gonna win again?
There we go. I think it's all about the number 9. The mighty number 9.
Potentially, because looking at the previous Ao Dai's, 10 and 11 were both won by Justice Simon.
There we go. So Justice Simon is not gonna win this week, I do declare. There's like a series of rallies still going on. That's very interesting. It's only a best of one, so I wonder what's going on there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're sick, man.
I think they just haven't reported the score because Raddy's out of game.
Possibly. Possible.
Yeah, Justice Simon won.
There we go. It's gonna be Justice Simon and Protoss Nam, father against son. Oh, dude. Speaking of dude, here we have it on Ellie, of course, standing for Lynx Extraction. Lynx Extraction, that's like, you know, the body spray when you extract it from the skin.
What?
In the top right-hand corner of the map, spawning in the top right-hand corner of the map. Already up 1-0 in this best of 3 series, looking to make another finals and possibly another win and another victory against his opponent right there, down there, his rival, so to speak. We have the Red Terran, currently not representing anyone, however he is a player for Heroes of God. We have the Red Zerg. I think I said Terran earlier, but I meant Zerg. We have Upply. And in the bottom left-hand corner of the map, spotting in the bottom left-hand corner of the map, he is the Eong. He is confused. He is playing for Slurdy Cheeser, the DC3 division. He is Yuang loser bracket. He is the thingy thing. He's feeling like a star. You can't stop his shine. He's loving Cloud City. His head's in the sky. He is Hoi Solo. Hoi Solo.
He is. We said that.
Yeah.
I think they were just talking about the lower bracket. The best of ones that
there we go.
Don't know what they were talking about in the lower bracket, but it was something. It was something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hoi Solo looking to get that fast third once again. He's already mining out that mineral wall.
He has gotten metabolic boost this time. Upply said that Hoi Solo should be careful when he drops into the lower bracket. There we go.
Shout out to EBG for translating.
There we go.
He also needs to be careful because he's speaking in party chat and they can read party chat. God damn it. God damn it.
I just realized that.
Yeah, you gotta speak in observer chat.
Yep, you done goofed.
But thank you for the translations. Yep. Yeah, and also some shade being thrown. You know, he's like, man, you gotta be careful in that lower bracket. You know, it's like, what? They're still playing. He's like, gotta be careful, man.
Yeah, man. I know, man. You gotta be careful.
Like, you know, we all know how this is gonna go, right? You know? Like, I love it. It's good.
Oof.
It's good. Oof. In saying that, even though he's mining out
Never mind, he wasn't going for that third. He was actually going to snake around.
Yeah, he's trying to sneak around. I love it. He's, you know, like, you wouldn't expect that, right? You wouldn't expect, like, all these things to go around the edges of the map.
And
like
Upply's battling nest is nowhere near complete. He can punish his third. Or just punish Upply.
Yeah, there's no Banes here, but there are quite a number of Lings.
And they are getting some very nice surface area right here. The Queens are, meanwhile, shelling them from behind, but the sheer
they don't have enough energy for a transfuse, they're all gonna go down.
Numbers of Hoi Solo.
Yeah, and he doesn't have anything, he's killing all the drones.
Trying to get 16 Lings, but a lot of them are actually just being caught out here and there.
And he's getting the Queen as well.
And he's gonna get this Baneling as well. Yep, he does. Barely has enough to drive Hoi Solo back, but more and more Lings are on the way.
I mean, this is really dangerous. He needs to end it because he's down in workers right now. He's all in. And there are already Banelings on the way.
Just be careful, very careful. Upley as well wants to be careful as he can.
Oh my god, there's so many Banes!
There are a lot of Banes. No, we're gonna waste them. But I feel like Upley, just from surrounding these Lings of his own Lings, might be holding on without necessarily.
Oh my god!
No, okay, there we go. That was the connection. That was the first big connection.
Yeah,
and that was the second
one.
And I think
that's it.
I think the balance has tipped far into Upley's favor right now.
Yeah, like that's all you need. You just need that one good Baneling hit, and
okay,
god,
yeah, there we go. That's the third good Baneling hit.
Yeah, he didn't
and
even need
not.
one.
Yeah, Hoi Solo's not out of it yet, but the scales have tipped so far in favor of Upley.
Well, I mean, yeah, now Upley, like, oh my god, he's got a third. He's ahead in workers. He's comfortable to counterattack. He's sending Lings across the map.
Yeah, he realized. Oh, how did you get there? Because you opened up your back door.
Look at that.
And going straight to your main.
There's nothing here. There's nothing here to defend. Hoi Solo, he's counterattacking, but there are Banes, there are Lings. The Banes are just chilling in the natural for some reason. But yeah, they should be heading up to defend.
Oh, if you can take out this spawning pool, that is it. That is gone, baby, gone. Well, even more from the Banelings over here. Meanwhile, over on the other side, Hoi Solo forced back.
Yeah, he's forced back. He can't continue the attack, and there are already Banelings here.
Fourth great Baneling connection. That was definitely it. I'm pretty sure that Upley
16 workers go down.
GG. Nice tire.
Wow. Hey,
do you think he was being unironic? Do you think maybe he was being unironic? Do you think maybe he was being sincere? Like, actually being like, yeah, good try, buddy.
Hey, nice try. Now go down to the losers bracket where you belong, bitch.
Go find a best of one versus Protosnam, who was able to take out Justice Simon.
Wow. Oh my god. The shade being thrown. Oof. Oh, he says it again. Mate.
GL lost in bracket, man.
He does throw down some love hearts, you know. He's like, no hard feelings, but
yeah, you know,
man. I want to see them face again in the finals. Nice. That's what I want.
Yep.
I want Hoi Solo to get some revenge. Maybe not necessarily win, but you know, I want him to go in and then take some maps, you know, and say the same thing. Like, I want him to come back, win again. Yeah. Hey, nice try.
That's just how storylines are being made there. But we're gonna go into Protoslam versus Hoi Solo. Protoslam being able to take out Justice Simon. Very, very cool. Do we know if this is a best of 3 or a best of 1?
I don't know what their rulings are, because for us, we do best of 3 for the lower bracket finals. This could be a best of 1 though. Like, that is what they were mentioning. So.
Trang, help us. Yeah, I have a feeling it's gonna be a best of 1. Winter Disco, who we pick? Best of 3 or best of 1? Oh, that's you asking. Best of 3. Yes. There we go.
There we go.
There we go. Thanks for the confirmation.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, just updating the Liquipedia brackets as much as I can.
Mm-hmm.
Upley won 2-0, correct?
Yep, he did.
Duh.
That was a nice try.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. He almost broke him, right? Like that last game. It was just...
He did.
Yeah, it's just a little bit hard because you need to make sure you're on top of injects and keep macroing and sending links across the map because, once they get banelings out, it's hard to end it, because they just have to get like 1 or 2 good baneling hits, and that's, that just takes the wind out of your sails,
Yeah. Knocks the wind out of your sails, so to speak.
Oh. Ah.
Oh. Oh.
Solo is not ready.
Maybe some lobby bug.
Potentially, yeah.
Yep, that's what it is. Thanks, Blizzard.
Yeah. But yeah, it's actually pretty impressive to see Protoss Nam take out Justice Simon, by the way, because Justice Simon did win the last 2 Ao
Dai Weeklies, and then we showed up.
We showed up and just cursed him.
Yeah. And we blessed Upley. We get to the finals.
We did. Just there we go.
That is, yep, that is the score. Versus beating Justice Simon 1-0 in the lower bracket.
Yep, so we have 2 series left. We have this best of 3, and then we have a best of 5 grand finals.
Viola.
Where Upley is waiting for his opponents, which I'm cheering for Hoysala.
Right?
I want best of 5 finals, yeah.
With point advantage to Upley?
Da.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Is how we do it, as the kids say.
Yeah, I will quickly check and see if there's any history between Protoss Nam and Hoysala.
Meanwhile, I shall... No wait, the Matrino codes have been used up. Alright then.
They have. Yeah.
Good job, we did Reddit. Not gonna lie, seeing that Artanis banner kind of makes me want to replay the Legacy of the Void campaign, but I remembered I never beat the Wings of Liberty campaign. And speaking of champagne, here we have it over in the top left-hand corner of the map, spawning in the top left-hand corner of the map of Triton LE. We have the yellow Zerg, representing Team Dirty Cheeser in the DC3 division. He's feeling like a star, you can't stop his shine. He's Lava Cloud City, he's headed in the sky, and he is gonna give nice tries. We have Hoi Solo. Hoi Solo, and in the bottom right hand corner of the map, spawning in the bottom right hand corner of the map, we have the blue Protoss, representing Tiba.
No team?
No team. And playing for Vietnam. We have the blue Protoss with the Forge skin. I think I actually got confirmation. Yeah, this is a very nice trophy. This is actually the new skin for the BC. The older skin, yeah, the older skin is a little chunkier, so to speak.
Chunkier?
Yeah. The Starcraft 2 BC. I mean, not the classic BC. Although that is a little bit chunky compared to the new Tyrador skin. The blue Protoss, we have Protoss Nam.
Okay. So, I do have some interesting stats when it comes to Hoi Solo.
Yeah, he's going to BlizzCon.
God damn it. No, Stats is not Vietnamese. He cannot play an Ao Dai. But what I did gather from looking at previous Ao Dais is Hoi Solo has a hard time against Protoss.
Oh, interesting.
He has been knocked out by Weebu, RPG AAT,
my favorite,
QB, and Justice Simon.
Ooh.
All Protoss.
That's 4. Protoss now
yeah.
looking to be the 5th.
Yeah, those names should be pretty familiar to you. We've seen them play in VTL, like RPG and Weebu and QB.
Oh yeah, we did.
Yeah, literally all of them. We've seen them all at VTL, Vietnam Team League, I should say.
Yep, not the Validity Team League.
Yeah,
you piece out of
that. Hoi Solo doesn't go out like 2-0s or anything. He does usually take a couple of maps, but yeah, he does seem to be the matchup he struggles most with.
Well, understandable, especially considering that just based on the power dynamics between Zerg and Protoss. I'm speaking very, very generally, obviously. Hoi Solo, I don't know, he seems to be a player with a very strong grasp of like the early mid game, right? I don't think we've ever seen his late game.
For sure. Yeah, we've yet to see his late game and like what he tends to like lean towards when it comes to like Brood Lords or Vipers or Infestors.
Yeah, or even the odd Swarm Host style every now and then.
Yeah, yeah. Do you see some Zergs throw them out? Looking at you, Chappy. Fappy.
Papi Chappy.
Papi
Chappy. Come play Ao Dai.
He can't play Ao Dai. What are you talking about?
It's accurate. He needs to
I'm just checking, and okay, this is really important. Hoi Solo just went in with his Overlord, and he did scout the Stargate, but I think it's too late. There's already an Oracle here, and there's nothing here to defend. There's a Queen, but there's no
shift killing. It's gonna get quite a couple of drones before it gets out.
4,
and
5,
6, not 7.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, pretty good damage coming out of a single Oracle, and I think we're starting to see that prophecy come true.
Yeah, it was just Hoi Solo's Overlord Scout was just a little bit too late. It was too delayed, and he saw the Stargate, but by then there was already an Oracle in his base, and he got 6 kills, saved the Oracle, forced the drone pool, forced to cancel for a Spore as well. Like, that was just an insane amount of damage.
I'll eat my bones, as they do say. 2 Oracles now, and this is, even with a single Spore, if Protoss is feeling confident, he can just jump straight in, get a couple of ants, and jump out. But he has to be very careful, already losing 1 Oracle.
Yeah.
That's why I should keep 1 alive, which is a small consolation. But, ouch.
Yeah, luckily, the Spore and the Queen were focusing down the injured Oracle. If they had gone for the higher health one, they could have gotten more kills, and that's annoying.
Yep. Well, Adepts killing drones.
8!
Yep.
8 drones.
Mates. 8 mates. 9.
Mates. Not Manine. Mate.
Not Manine? Mate.
Not Manine. He does manage to find the Adepts, but 8 worker kills along with the 6 from earlier. Oof.
Yeah, Hoi Solo went from being something like 12 workers ahead to being just about even. 2 down even.
Yeah. Behind even, and that's not what you want against a Protoss player. Yeah, this just really hurts. And it's gonna affect like Hoi's entire push that he's planning to go for. He is getting in Nidus, and he's working on roaches. He does have quite a number of them, but this is going to be weaker than what it would have been if he had those extra drones for his economy.
But I think he's just about to say, screw it, I'm gonna all in now. There is no chance, or no time rather, to restore my economy.
It could work. At the moment, there's 1 Immortal. There's quite a number of sentries, so he will be able to force field, but there isn't that much buffer for the Immortal. They do. They immediately see it. They start working on it. Is he going to kill it?
They actually might be able to.
He's going to kill it.
If the Stalker was there, then definitely. 1 Oracle out of Engie. But the other Oracle does finish it off.
Yeah, but the
But
army
another
is
one in the
pulled
main.
away because there's one. Yeah, in the main, it's gonna finish. This one's gonna finish, and there's nothing here.
You fool, that was merely a distraction, Nidus. And, somebody's, oh, it's me. What is happening? Oh my god. Oh my god. It is really, what is happening? Hello. Hello.
You dinged for a moment.
Oh, yep. They were trying to save my eyes from slaughter. That would be this Nidus.
That was
And
bad,
meanwhile,
man.
just gonna
DC,
multi-prong
man.
everything. Yeah. Was everything's gonna multi-prong now.
Yeah, he does move back, and now he's hitting the third. He does kill quite a number of probes.
We'll be able to get this third base as well.
Maybe. I think if he does, he's gonna lose his army, though, but it looks like he's gonna commit.
Does manage to get it, and these are, whatchamacallit, fast roaches, but these are blink stalkers.
Yeah, it is. And the Nidus was killed, so they can't retreat. There is another one going down in the main.
Is it gonna get up in time? There's one stalker that's on patrol, but now does finally manage to get it out. Not the worst damage in the world for Protoss, but definitely not ideal either.
Yeah, it's okay from Hoi Solo. He does kill like a handful of probes. He kills the third. He trades a little bit with the army, but I don't think that's necessarily what he was looking for. I think he wanted to end the game.
Well, it seems like Protoss might want to give him the end that he so desires.
Yeah, he needs to be careful. He only has 2 Ravagers, so force fields are going to be amazing. He doesn't really have enough biles to completely negate them, but he needs to be careful.
Not a big army though for Protoss now.
You say that, there are 2 Immortals. Immortals are pretty good.
Yeah, but you know, Immortals are pretty good, but without a Warp Prism, I question their survivability.
I think it's all going to come down to the force fields. Like, if he fights and he cuts the army in half, then he's going to be fine. He's going to be able to fight. But if the biles go off and they destroy the walls, then it's another story. And I think he might... Is he going to catch the army, though?
Nope. Protoss has left an Adept behind and notices what is going on.
Oh, there is a reinforcing Nidus, though, but at the same time, there is a Warp Prism, so they will both be able to warp in and micro and reinforce each other's armies.
Juggle, even.
Yeah, and there are more Ravagers on the way as well, so he will be able to bile those force fields as well.
Yep. Whistle has got to be, or Protoss rather, has got to be very, very careful. Very brilliant force fields there, blocking off the roaches.
Oh, but he blinks back and he leaves the Immortals exposed.
Yeah. Does leave the Immortals exposed, but he does keep them alive with even more force fields. So even more battles are going to go down, but not enough to completely clearing out the force fields.
Yeah, there's
so much energy on these sentries, and man, oh man.
Yeah, he's able to hold, it looks like. Kills the Immortal,
the
but...
Warp Prism was alive, but it does get biled down. Looks like Protoss has held with not too many casualties.
Yeah.
Wait, he lost like 10 or 20 army supply, while Hoi Solo lost about 70.
Exactly. Yeah. Just he lost so many roaches in that. They take up so much supply. I don't know if he's going to be able to muster up a big enough army to push again. Like, he's trying, but the Oracles are just having their way with these Ravagers.
Absolutely. These Stalkers are going to be able to deny the Nidus from popping up once again, leaving these roaches stranded. There aren't a lot of sentries left, and not a lot of, certainly not a lot of high energy sentries. In fact, there's one sentry that has less than half.
To be honest, I don't think he needs them. I think he could just aim it across them out. Like, there's a lot of Protoss here. He could do with some more Immortals. It does look like he's going for Colossus. What's this upgrade?
Thermal Lance. That is Colossus range.
Yeah. So
interesting move when you see your opponent going roaches, but not a bad one either. It is reliable AoE, even if it's not the best AoE, but going for a bit of a flank. Colossus do come down with the Archons, and GG is called. Alright, it looks like Hoi Solo does struggle a little bit versus Protoss. However, this is a best of 3 series. So Hoi Solo has the opportunity to come back.
Yeah, he just took so much damage in the early game. He lost 6 to the Oracle, he lost another 8 to the Adepts. It was just, yeah, it just put him in a really bad position for his all-in. And yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that's like typically what happens in his EVPs. If he had, if he had defended, like if he had scouted earlier that Stargate, then potentially he would have been ready for it. But
I think he sort of gave up on macro after the Oracles came in, and from there he decided, I'm gonna build a massive Kukaracha army and I'm gonna break the Protoss army. But I think it really did, yeah. Well, I can't point out to one definitive thing that is, yep, that's what it came down to, but a couple of combinations. I think engaging the Protoss army, Soko Osu, and be resubbing for 22 months. That is 22 quacks. Shall we coordinate this light? Shall I quack once and then you quack once and then keep going until it's 22? Or shall I do 11 and shall you do 11?
quack.
Whack.
God damn it. Alright, well, that was 2, yeah?
Yeah?
Quack.
Whack.
Quack.
Whack.
Quack.
Whack.
What are we up to?
8.
Quack.
Whack.
Quack.
Whack.
Quack.
Whack.
Quack.
Whack.
Quack.
Whack.
Quack.
Whack.
What are we up to?
20.
20? Quack.
20. Quack.
There we go.
Ducks fly together.
22 quacks. That's a lot of quacks.
It's a lot of quacks. That's what they said when I dropped my glass side panel.
What?
When I dropped the plate. When I dropped the mirror, right? And then we tried to look at it. I was like, man, that's a lot of quacks. Not sure if you can fix this. Maybe if you have a lot of super glue and a lot of patience, but man, that's a lot of quacks.
That's a stretch. That's a real stretch what you're trying to go for there, Yaku. It took me a bit to piece it together. Oof. God damn it, Yaku.
Yeah. It took you a while to piece it together, like it took a long time for us to piece the quacks together.
Stop. Just stop. Just stop. Fucking hell.
Also what I said as the window continued to quack. Just stop.
Fucking hell. Alright. I do like that EBG, he does like making sure that we're all good.
Yep.
We're ready to go.
A lot of cast hosts do sort of. It is expected for the guest casters to already be ready. So it is nice that EBG is confirming with us.
Nah. It is.
Get in the way. And speaking of confirming with us, before we get underway, here we have it on World of Sleepers. LE. LE, of course, stands for Lithium Engagement. Lithium Engagement. That's when you decide to cheap out on your engagement ring and you make it out of a battery. A lithium battery. With the lithium still inside, so it serves a double purpose. You see? What is a diamond gonna do for you? What is a diamond gonna do for you? Well, actually, it is useful for if you manage to get like a tool to put it into. You can use it for like surgery and stuff. So yeah, you know what? Yeah, it could be useful. Oh, well, actually not necessarily, because diamond, when you get it that fine, it can break off, and you don't want it to be in the body, in the blood especially. Oh no, it might be fine? I ain't a doctor. I just was told to stop fiddling about with the doctor's tools. In the bottom left-hand corner of the map, starting in the bottom left-hand corner of the map, we have the blue Brotas representing himself as well as Vietnam. He is currently up 1-0 in this series. Can he make it to a finals? I'm not gonna say if it's his first or if it's another one because I don't remember. We have the blue Protasnam. And in the top right-hand corner of the map, spawning in the right top left-hand corner of the map, we have the yellow Zerg currently being cannon rushed. He's feeling like a star. He can't stop a shot. He's 11 class city. He sets to the sky, looking to get it out of this sideways 1-1 and then win it, and then get it up to another finals and face off his nemesis. We have Boy Solo. What the fuck, yo? This is a force of cannons.
So somehow during the intro, a bunch of cannons just randomly popped up, out of nowhere, seemingly.
Yeah.
On the other side of the map, we do have a proxy hatchery coming down there.
Right in the main. But might be a little bit late
as well. Yeah. It is a little bit late, but it is unscouted. Oh my god, what even just happened? There are. Oh my god, but the spawning pool's gonna go down. Oh god.
And this proxy hatch has been scouted.
Yeah, I think we're about to see the end of this game, Yaku. I think your intro took longer than the game. Oh my god, I legit. Oh my god, there's nothing. Like, he has a handful of roaches, but there's no spawning pool, so he can't reinforce. Yeah, he's rebuilding it. His gas is gonna get denied.
This is just about gonna be it. Protoss might try to get a zealot or two out from this gateway, try to have some vision, some buffers. But I mean, Hoysolo is holding on.
He is. He's slowly
not dead,
to push
but
this back.
I'm not sure if he. Yeah, he's not dead, but I'm not sure if he can have a follow-up.
Yeah. God, even more shield batteries are going down, which is questionable. I feel like Protoslam should just stop. You know, like he's done enough. Just like
but while he's ahead, so to speak.
Yeah, like throw down some gateways and like a robo.
Nah, man, you don't get
immortals.
It. This ain't how cannon forests do.
I mean, he is getting a robotics phase, so.
Yeah, man, but this ain't how cannon forest. He's supply blocked, so he can't get anything from his robo bay. That's why he's throwing out pylons everywhere.
Yeah. They're getting killed as well. What is happening? What is even happening? Does he even have enough room for an immortal to come up the ramp?
No, I don't think so. I think his best bet is to warp him at elevator it. He might. Might be a single opening.
Oh, that's a lot of
already getting rid of. Already getting rid of the high ground cannons.
Yeah, he's gonna be able to clean all of this up in his main before the immortal comes out.
Yep. And on top of that, what's an immortal gonna do versus Ravagers? Not that much.
He does need to be careful though. Oh my god, his Ravager is so
Alright,
low.
well, we were worried about whether or not the immortal had an opening. Now it definitely does.
Yeah, but he needs to be so careful because Ravagers can chunk away at it.
Yep. Although he is being fairly careful, he only wants to target down low health targets and move away when he can.
Oh my god! Just be careful. Yeah. God damn it.
Don't bile yourself.
Yeah.
And mental gen.
But there is a second immortal out already.
That just makes it infinitely more dangerous for Hoysolo.
Oh, he gets one though.
He does manage to get one. And sometimes that's all you need, is to get one. Sometimes it only takes one. Alright, he's clearing this out. And Protoss has not really been developing his main behind this.
The Warpism is gonna finish. Oh my god, is he gonna... Is Protoss gonna lose this?
Oh, not fast enough. These shield battery regens. He hasn't actually been building up back in here, back at home.
He is walling off, but he's gonna lose his Robo Bay across the map. So but he is rebuilding it at home, like slightly. Protoss, Hoysolo needs to go across the map. He can't waste his time here, and he does. Will he get across the map in time though? Like, there's already a wall. There's already some cannons being made. Some shield batteries.
He might. Well, he doesn't have Galile, does he?
No, he does not. But he will get across the map before the immortal finishes.
Yep, that is for sure. However, 2 Stalkers up, a shield battery, and a cannon. 3rd Stalker as well. A lot of these Ravagers are pretty badly bruised, and not all of these Biles managing to connect.
The immortal is starting. It should be being chrono boosted.
No, he might lose his Cyber Core if he's not careful, and that is definitely pretty huge.
Yeah, there aren't any more Stalkers that are going to be able to be pumped out. But he is taking his time, so the immortal will finish, and it should be able to push this back with the help of these shield batteries.
Or it might get Yaku cursed.
It could get stuck.
Oh, you... So right about... Oh, it's about... Yeah.
He just needs to be really careful with this immortal. He needs to protect it.
Absolutely. The shield battery, or the 4th shield battery, is starting to go down, but I think Protoss is already starting to consider his other options.
Yeah.
Chases Hoysolo back. For the time being, anyway.
Yeah, and a Nidus is being thrown down a little bit late, I feel like. I think he should have thrown it down a little bit earlier to continue the pressure. But right now, Hoysolo is pushed back, and now Protoss is free to macro up. You know, he's getting a Warp Prism out as well, so he's looking to be aggressive.
Yeah, I do agree with you on that. I think Protoss is deciding it's time. It's time to give up on his dreams of the massive cannon and let's go for what is good.
I think it's gonna. We might end up in a base trade.
Yeah, he's not getting a natural base, so yeah, both on one base. But I think
because he's starting the Nidus, and at the same time the Immortals are going across the map.
Seen is the worst possible time for the Immortals to go across. And I think we might just get that base trade scenario, of which case I would favor Hoysolo. Unless you get a recall.
Does he have enough energy? Like, he only has the one Nexus.
He does have enough energy. Yeah, he does.
Okay, so it's on him. Like,
but
will
still
he
a little bit of
back?
a vulnerable position to recall, isn't it?
God, okay.
Alright. Show me how you use your force fields, Hoysolo. He is moving the Warp Prism back. It's gonna be a while away though, and this Nexus might just get chipped away at, even go down. And if that happens, then Protoss, he's not gonna be able to get back into this game.
Yeah, it's important to note though that this force isn't being reinforced. Like, there aren't more roaches coming through.
For the time being, at any rate, these Immortals are really starting to show how beefy they really can be. But very nice transfuse coming down from Mama Queen.
All the sentries do go down, but the Immortals stand strong. Like, they're killing everything.
They are. It's gonna come down to the Warp Prism Micro more than anything
the roaches
right now.
are being distracted by the probes, so they're not focusing the Immortals.
They're so damaged. They are so damaged.
Oh
and
my God.
Protoss unable to rebuild too much. Ooh, gonna make use of that Guardian Shell. Oh, one of them does go down. And that's the starting point.
Yeah, that's it.
I'm gonna have to be even more careful than he was. But he's microing like his life depends on it. Because it kind of does. It's starting with life anyway. Ooh, he's slowly chipping away at these forces. Another Immortal is gonna be on the way. He has to be very careful here, which he does. Quickly getting some regen, but GG is called. Hoysolo.
Ooh.
Gonna
Taking
be
game number 2.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
GG.
I'm able to tie up that series 1 sideways 1-1.
Mate, not gonna lie, I thought it was over for him when there was the forest, the cannon forest in his main. But
Yep.
like as I was trying to say as that was happening, I think Protosnam he was committing a bit too much to the forest. Like at a certain point, like
Could've
once
cut
he
his,
like
could have quit while he was ahead.
exactly
Gotten the Nexus
exactly
down in his main or natural.
Yeah, at a certain point, you just like you've taken control of the ramp. You've denied the natural. You've killed the proxy that was being made in your main. Like back off and start macroing up at home, right? And capitalize on this lead that you have. But he just he spent too much on shield batteries and cannons trying to press the issue, and in the end, Hoysolo was able to push back and take the game.
Really wanted to impress Senpai Starduck for a while. In the end, almost able to. He, whatchamacallit? Yeah, I think he did get a little bit distracted. He sort of lost sight of the victory goal, so to speak.
For sure. Like, you know what? Starduck wouldn't have done this. He would have cannoned, and he would have pumped out Immortals behind it.
He wouldn't have gotten supply blocked. He would have immediately thrown down the Robo facility and just pumped Immortals out of that.
Yeah.
So he could try to press the high ground early on.
I think Hoysolo is restarting. Restarting?
Possibly. It is Lobby Bug. The season of the Lobby Bug, anyway.
Good, just recreating the lobby. And this is it. This is the ace match.
Tis. What will be in store here? Or RP lower bracket finals. Yeah,
we already did see that Protosnam, he's willing to do something crazy like a cannon rush. So we could see another proxy coming out
Which
of
is
it,
weird
like a different
because
kind.
Hoysolo is the one that's on Dirty Cheeser.
That's true. That's true. We saw him try and proxy a hatchery, but it didn't quite work. Like, mate.
Benign.
Rep your team.
You gotta go dirtier.
Yeah, get dirty. Do it.
Do it. And you get dirty for me, Hoysolo. And speaking of getting dirty down and dirty, here we have it over in the bottom right hand corner of the map. Starting in the bottom right hand corner of the map, tied up sideways 1-1. Beating out his opponent even when all hope seemed lost. The Yellows representing Team DC3 division of Dirty Cheeser. The Yellows, it is Hoysolo. What the fuck, yo? Hoysolo. And in the top left-hand corner of the map, sweating in the top left-hand corner of the map, the Blue Protoss going down and dirty. And we'll see if he can do something here. Actually kind of paying the price for doing so, because now he is tied up sideways 1-1. The blue representing himself, we have the Blue Protosnam.
Okay, so we do. Oh.
I just remembered. Remember last game when you said that my intro was longer than the game? Game went on.
That's true. The game did go on. And we have Proxy coming out of Protosnam. Proxy Gateway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Max packs. Or maybe
I like
not.
it. I like this variety coming out of Protoss now. So what are we gonna see here, Yaku? What are you thinking? What are we gonna get?
Zealot.
Zealot?
Maybe Adept.
Maybe?
Maybe.
Maybe it's just like a scouting gateway.
Maybe. Yeah. Double Adept. There we go.
Could be. There we go. Double Adepts.
See that Twilight Council come down very, very soon for them glaives.
Yeah. And it's like it's difficult to scout this because Hoysolo does have an overlord at the natural,
Yep, but it doesn't really see anything out of the ordinary.
He didn't drone scout, so he doesn't know that there's a pylon missing. But he does see this adept, and this should tip him off. It should be like, whoa, what's this adept doing here?
Why is it so fast?
Oh, immediately surrounded though.
It is accurate, and there is no target firing. Okay, there it is now. There's a second one. He might be able to escape with his life.
Yeah. But not a good start from Protoss now. Now we have a couple more adepts going.
And he's come back.
Yeah.
Triple adept. Sometimes that's all you need.
I don't think this is gonna do much, to be honest. Like this is already like they're almost dead. Ling's speed is about to finish up as well. More Lings on the way. He doesn't commit, thank God. If he did, that would have been it for those adepts. But now with Ling's speed, like he can push out across the map. And he's already getting his third behind this as well.
There is now a wall here for Protoss Nam. However, it is still fairly vulnerable. He's got his tech, his cyber core up in the front, his robo facility. Just it's not a very secure, thick wall. But what is this Twilight Council.
Oh. And immediately gets scouted. I do feel like we are going to see this like transition into a more normal game. In saying that, we do have glaives come down for Protoss Nam.
Yeah, I feel like that's starting to become normal though.
You say that, I feel like he's gonna go for a 2-base all-in. I think he's going for the War Prism. He's going Mass Adept. That's what I think.
I think he's going Mass Adept. I think he's going not all in.
Not all in.
I think he's going to be very careful with his. He currently has 1, but 3 more are on the way, so he will soon have 4. That's math.
Okay.
I can do math.
You can do math.
I can do third-rate math, but that's about it.
We already do have this Adept Force coming out across the map, and we already have roaches on the way and spines, so Hoysolo does know that this is coming.
Yeah, I think Protoss Nam, again, jumped back into earlier. I think he's just going to be very careful with shades. That was not careful, though.
Yeah, and he goes for the recall. Does save the majority of his forces, but now, like, he gets
reset.
To go home.
He's back home.
Yeah.
Back it up.
And I think he's forced to transition out. Like I'm pretty sure he was like thinking to commit to something big, but now he's home. Now he's droning up again. He's probably gonna have to get a third, and I don't know if he's gonna be able to.
I agree.
Oh my God.
Getting caught out, also not something that you want, and actually all of them do go down.
Yeah, there is an immortal on the way, but I don't know. This is looking bad. Looking
pretty bad.
Yeah,
and the doctor, but this is looking pretty bad.
He needs to do something. He needs to whip something out. Like he needs to, he gets 4 worker kills, which is something, but I don't know. Like maybe like some immortal harass, like immortal war prism, but it's already at like half health.
It very, very much is. And what is the next step from Protoss Nam is going to be a question. I have a feeling it's going to involve Templar Archives. It's going to involve a lot of gateways, that's for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like he's just trying to macro up. He's trying, he's getting his third base. He's getting shield batteries and immortals. I think he's just, trying to keep Hoi Solo busy at home while he tries to secure his economy.
Absolutely.
But it's going to be very difficult because of how far behind he is. He may be able to find an angle. They're already versus. Yeah. I don't know, this is a rough position.
It's a very rough position for Protest, but as you said, he is looking to keep Hoi Solo back, and he's actually doing a very good job of it. He does see the infestation pit, does not see the spire.
Yeah, I feel like he's probably gonna go for mutas, right? Like, he wouldn't necessarily go for corruptors right away. There isn't much anti-air. I don't think there is any at all because he's just gotten adepts and immortals. So a muta switch would actually do really well in this situation.
Yep, for the time being anyway, his Temple Archives, Protest Nam's Temple Archives anyway, has just about completed, but I do not think he is really in a position to get that many Archons.
Yeah. His Warp isn't already taking a very hard beating. Like a little bit more and it's gonna go down. He has to be very careful with it. We already have Queens here in position. He gets a couple worker kills. Yeah, it's pretty good. That's what he wants, right?
Yeah, not bad for 2 adepts. Does also, once again, just keep that army back. Slowly building up his probe count. He is quite a bit far behind, but slowly with Chrono Boost might be able to come back into it.
Yeah, he's trying, but
a lot of force field potential here.
And that's what it's going to come down to, right? But there's so many Ravagers already. Like, I don't know how useful it's going to be.
Prism again, doing a good job of drawing this army back.
Yeah, and that's what he needs because Storm is on the way, and he needs to finish it up and have Storm for this fight.
I don't think he has High Templar with energy for it, though.
He did warp in a couple of High Templar. I don't know what their energy is as.
Alright, he's got about 3 to 6 storms, yeah. If he manages to delay it long enough, he might have 6 storms.
Yeah, but the army is already here, he has vision of it, so he needs to get in position.
That's a lot of immortals, actually.
Yeah,
but he still needs to be very, very careful. Again, that Warp Prism, quite a bit away.
Oh my god, the High Templar are exposed!
They are exposed. There is one storm going down, but actually it does affect his own army as well. Very nice force field usage, and that might be enough to draw Hoi Solo away.
Yeah. But he lost 3 High Templar and he only managed to get 1 storm off. Like, that's not what you want.
That's rough.
Protoslam is expanding. He is trying to get a 4th base, but there's a lot of Bane and Ravager here. He needs more storm. He needs more force fields. With the army that he has right now, I don't think he has enough. And here we go. Here's the big fight.
It'll come down to these force fields once again. Managing to funnel a lot of these units into a small choke point, but there's no splash damage to take advantage of that.
Oh no, he morphs an Archon! He doesn't have any forms!
Yeah. It's a little bit too late for Archons to really affect much, and I think we're about to see Hoi Solo conquers demons. His Protoss demons. And have a shot. Again at revenge.
A rematch.
Yeah, the rematch. GG is called by Protest Nam.
GG. Alright, Yaku, stay with me. I can feel you falling asleep. You're running out of it. Yaku, stay with me.
I'm not falling asleep.
Stay with me, Yaku.
I'm not falling asleep.
Yaku, we got a best of 5 left.
I am not asleep.
You're not asleep.
I am yet asleep.
We can do this, Yaku. We can do this.
I am yet asleep.
EBG messaging me, what a perfect game from Hoi Solo.
Yeah, man. It is.
I would agree. I think I think that's kind of what made it difficult to commentate that, is that Hoisola was very much like, you know, in control of that entire game. Like he was dictating the pace of the game.
Match. The coming match. I thought you meant that the coming match is going to be perfect for Hoisola.
No. I was talking about that last game.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah. But, why not?
Yeah. As in, like, you know, he wasn't really in any danger at any point. There were like adepts coming out early on, but you know, he looked fine. He looked pretty safe. Like he managed to get them early and damage them early to the point where they weren't really much of a threat, you know?
Yeah.
And we are getting the final lobby set. They are just doing vetoes.
Their own vetoes. This will be a best of 5 series with a point advantage to Upley. Just as a reminder.
Yep.
And speaking of which, we'll be having the finals, the grand finals now. This match gonna be on Acropodopolis, it seems.
Yes, unfortunately we will not be seeing Disco Bloodbath as it has been vetoed.
There we go.
Along with Winter's Gate.
There we go. I mean, would those really be considered, whatchamacallit? See, I feel like those are maps that people who already are, like, apprehensive to ZVZ would not want to play ZVZ on.
I mean, potentially. I'm pretty sure when it comes to, like, history between Hoiso and Upley, I think Upley has won every single time.
Rip.
I think I'm not entirely sure. Oh. We are getting confirmation from Hoisolo. ZVZ is his least favorite matchup.
I wonder why. But he does say probably more than CVZ.
Yeah. There's some bants going down in the chat. That's exactly what we want.
There we go. That's exactly what we are looking for. Gonna be on Acropolis, LE.
Is I kind of want to see what Upley has to say in this first game.
Nice try.
He's gonna be like happy second place or something. Like. Oh god.
Mein Gott. And speaking of happy second place, here we have it in our first map of this best of 5 grand finals of the Ao Dai Weekly number 12. We're starting it off on Acropodopolis, LE. LE, of course, stands for Laotian exclamation. Laotian exclamation. That's when you make a proclamation of an exclamation in Laotian. We have in the top left-hand corner of the map, spawning in the top left-hand corner of the map, currently not representing any team, but however currently playing for Team Heroes of God. We have the Reds. We have Uppally.
Like how you're not even following the fucking envelope properly.
The bottom right-hand corner of the map, spawning in the bottom right-hand corner of the map. It's getting heated. This is getting personal. Oof. We have the yellow. It's feeling like a Starcraft. I'm a shiny level gloves. And soon guys looking to get his revenge here on his opponent. We have Hoisolo.
I think what I like is that Upley isn't like this with the other players, and Poiso is like this is like
They
it's like a
it's personal
thing
and yeah, it's a blood
Yeah.
feud. Your families have been
Yeah.
fighting for generations.
They've been having ZVZs for generations across multiple different games. And earlier, EBG was just clarifying to the players that Upley has that 1 point advantage, so he is already ahead in this series. It is going to be on Hoi Solo to whip something out and
Like
you
I
know
said,
try and
nope.
catch. I was about to say that too, and I stopped myself.
Dude, I have a little bit less control than you do. I could only stop myself after I was in the middle of saying it.
God damn it, yeah. We do see relatively mirror builds coming out of them. Only now deviating once again. Hoi Solo going for that fast third, meanwhile Upley going for that bailingness, and we better not see a repeat of last time we saw this.
Well, he was
where-
getting metabolic boost.
Yeah, that is true. The links weren't a factor last time. It was all about the queens and the transfuse, okay? Hoi Solo does scout this, and he does apply a
Yep,
little
and he's
bit of
able to pressure
you know.
this quite a bit. This queen
Being
doesn't
annoying.
really know what to do. Should I go back? Should I go? What should I do, man?
Oh, man,
Alright, picking up. Yeah. You gotta take your
Some good control.
advantages where you can get them.
Yep, and speed does finish up for both players.
Baneling's gonna be ready for Upley first, though.
Yeah, he
Good
does
decider.
need to be careful.
He does. There's nothing to defend this.
Oh,
Alright, now
jumps
Zerglings
on
are
one
gonna
of
come
them.
in to try to secure them.
Yeah,
But
That was-
yeah, this is infinitely scarier now for Hoi Solo to go into.
yeah. But he does need to be careful. There are Baileys coming in from behind as well.
Doesn't even need them right now.
Oh my god. Okay, it's all good. Only has a handful
is-
of lings left.
He does. And
And he is
this
making
is...
Bailings defensively at home as well, as he
Yeah.
does need to defend his third.
Alright, I think for the first time tonight, we are going to see some proper Lingbane wars.
Oh my god, be so
And
careful.
I am very excited for this.
my God.
Ling's going down for Upley, but Ling's going down for Hoi Solo as well. More and more Banelings come in for Upley. Managed to take out
my
quite a
God.
couple of Lings. However,
Yeah.
the defender's advantage is here for Hoi Solo. Does manage to get the queen. Upley does.
Oh, some lag
Yeah.
potentially going down. Okay, no, never mind.
Sure, yeah.
You just pause the game for no reason. That's literally what just
Is that
happened.
literally it?
Game resumed.
That might be it. Well then, we're nom now.
Okay. Despite having bad trades, Hoi Solo does defend with defender's advantage. He did lose a queen though, but he does survive at the end of the day, and that's kind of what matters. We still have Upley coming across the map with more and more lings, looking to try and go for that third. Oh my god! But there's a Bane waiting. Wait, no,
That's his own
okay.
thing.
Okay.
Right.
Look at it. Look, red and yellow, alright?
Yeah, yeah.
The same when it comes to Banes.
Yeah.
Right? What do you want from me?
It's like McDonald's.
Oh my God.
Oh, that's another beautiful connection for
Oh my
Upley.
God.
And Hoi Solo not quite getting what he needs. We might lift this. He might.
Oh god.
Doesn't though.
Make more Banes. Make.
Is
Oh
able
god.
get a couple of hits, but yeah, he does save his cert.
He does, but he
pretty
did
good.
lose his queens.
Yeah, he did.
Hoi Solo, he's attempting to transition into roaches, already working on +1 range, but it's dangerous, and he has to be careful, like, not to get caught out in this transition period. Ling run right does get attempted, but
Chased away by the spine. Alright, both players have just about realized, alright, Lingbane, that's kind of stressful. It's time to move on. It's time to move on with life and move on to roaches.
It's time to move on. That's why he's making more and more Banes.
Yeah, exactly, man. And that's not what you do during your break?
Oh,
No?
there's a big Ling run by there. There's nothing here to defend. He's gonna
There's
be
a
able to-
queen with some decent, surface
Positioning.
area, yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm
But there's
not sure
3
if Hoi
Banelings
Solo
being
sees
more.
these Banelings, yeah. They
I
are
don't think he
chasing a
does.
single Ling. But I think they should be able to. Oh, they
Oh
don't.
my god! He does. Okay, he sees him now.
This could be
Split!
disastrous.
Oh my god!
Alright,
he
doesn't
missed
actually
the
lose that
thing.
many drones.
Yeah.
How many
he took
links has he?
A lot.
Quite a couple. Oof,
lot of
ow,
links.
oof, owie, my bones. And Upply getting a little bit of damage here and there, and it's stacked up to the point where he's about 20 drones ahead.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, it isn't necessarily that he killed a lot of drones. He barely killed any drones. But the
It's just
fact
that
that he
Hoysolo wasn't able to make any.
well, not just that. It's that he got so many good Ling hits that Hoysolo had to replace those Lings,
Yeah.
right? So he had to
So
spend
he
those
couldn't
lava
make
on
drones.
Lings instead of Banes. Yeah. It's just it's like, I mean,
Just,
you know, 30 yeah, exactly. He's ahead by 20 workers. It's crazy.
That is.
And he's already getting a fourth.
That is pretty.
Ugh. Nah.
Yeah. That was.
But we do see both players transitioning into roaches. Upply, I guess, waiting to have enough minerals to throw down a fourth. Any second now. There
Yeah,
we go.
beautiful.
Beautiful.
Yeah, and I wonder who will be able to really take the lead here. Hoysolo is already up in terms of his range weapon, his upgrades, yeah. Gotta get Galauro Constitution much quicker. Upply is playing a little bit of catch-up in terms of the Roach game, but I have a feeling he might be able to afford to?
Yeah, I mean, he's behind in upgrades, but he's getting a faster fourth. You know, his army supply, it's pretty even.
Way
I'd
more
give
workers.
the advantage to Upply, yeah. Hoysolo is droning up though. He is trying to close that gap, but you know, the longer that gap was there, the more of an advantage Upply had.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And it's getting to the point where things are happening.
Yeah, well, it's getting to the point where now Upply is going to be ahead in upgrades. Like, I think Hoysolo only has one Evo, so because of that, now Upply he's working on +2. You know.
Yep.
And
+2
yeah.
for both. Well, mostly. Well, he is only getting +2 range, but we'll be able to get +2 carapace once that +1 does finish down. Hoysolo getting his fourth of his own, but it's a little bit late. Both players are actually being fairly passive, I say, as Upply moves across the map.
They've just been macroing up, but again, I give this advantage to. Oh, I guess I don't give it to Upply because the upgrades haven't kicked in yet. They're equal right now, but we do have this drop coming into the main.
And that
and
might
he doesn't
be
see it. He doesn't have
deciding
vision of that
factor.
area.
Oh, supply
3
blocked.
envelopes go down.
So Mel. And yep, here comes the multi-prong.
Yeah, and Hoysolo doesn't have any Ravagers, so he's forced to micro. Oh my god, he just tanks all the hits. Oh
Doesn't even
god.
care.
Yeah, I don't. This isn't looking too.
This is a very good
concave
concave for Hoysolo.
Yeah.
Might be able to throw him back, and Upply does realize, oh, I cannot press this. A lot of these roaches are very injured though, and Upply might rouse Upply to try to force this. He is moving these roaches out of position, and meanwhile, in the
he has
main,
enough.
he is continuing to harass here, drawing attention away from Hoysolo.
And I think he's done it. I think Upply, like, Hoysolo was defending fairly
Upgrades
well,
just
but
kicked
again,
in.
he just took so many Ravager hits, and those upgrades have kicked in as well. I don't know if he's gonna be able to hold it.
He's gonna try to reposture, try to get a good concave if he so can. A little bit worrisome, but Upply just walks on through.
Yeah,
Look at
there's
that
the
stutter
dance.
and,
Are we
yeah.
gonna see some text? He's
Little
gonna
bit
say
of
something.
dance. Yeah, here we go. Well, okay, he's focused on winning now.
Kind of.
Kind of. Yeah. And Roach Wars. It is integral to ZVZ. GG is called by Hoysolo. Out of the duct. No, Cult of the Duct.
Cult of the Duct?
Yeah, no, I'm following Daunted.
Oh.
Going off of Daunted, rather. And just like that, Upley gonna be up 2-0 in this best of 5 series.
Yeah, yeah. Up 2-0. Ooh.
And now Husol's saying, now I've got a reverse sweep, man.
Yeah, and I've got a 3-0. I mean, he could make it happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even Upley,
Believe in
you know.
yourself, as Upley is telling Hoysolo.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go for it.
I feel like committing to that Ling Bane was Hoysolo's downfall. Like, we saw that he's not that comfortable with it, or he's not as attentive with his Ling Bane.
I sort of agree, but at the same time, from the perspective of Hoysolo, it's very much Upley being very in his face, and he's thinking, I need to defend or I'm dead. Hey, holy hit! I've just realized 608, man.
Oh, holy hit rated? I didn't even realize. Hey, we we rated him earlier, and now he's rating us.
Thank you, holy hit, or as I like to call you, German Kerwin.
Duh.
If
Holy Hit is watching, I do believe you met Kerwin at Montreal. Earlier this year. Kerwin being one of our longtime supporters here at the CranKy Ducklings. He's basically a duckling. He's like an honorary duckling.
Honorary duckling, much like Terran Lord.
Yeah, much like Terran Lord. Nemesis, I guess, as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, Azalus.
Azalus, yeah. Trying to think of more. Sealmold, yeah.
Sure. But we are getting the lobby ready for potentially the last match, the last game. Hoysolo's saying, all right, time to end the night there.
Yep. I'm gonna end your streak. Upley just being, you talk too much, man.
What are you talking about? Upley's the one who talks so much trash. What the hell? Mate. He is. What are you talking about? We've seen it.
We have. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of want Hoysolo to reverse sweep and just be like, nice try.
That would be the perfect way to end it.
But we shall see how it plays out now over in Thunderbird LE, of course, standing for Labrador Evacuation. That's why the firefighters often like to have that's Dalmatians, not Labradors. I mean, I guess, look, Labradors are pretty good, man. They are good at evacuating people. They're really good for like keeping you calm and whatnot. And if you throw stuff, they retrieve it. I think that's how it works. In the bottom right hand corner of the map, starting in the bottom right hand corner of the map, we have the Reds representing team, or not representing a team, however playing for Team Heroes of God. We have the Reds currently up 2-0 and potentially looking to win this one to get it into a 3-0 potentially. We have Upley. That's the wrong one. And in the top left-hand corner of the map, spawning in the top left-hand corner of the map, we have the yellow Zerg. He's feeling like a star. You can't stop his shine. He's loving his cloud city. He sits in the sky. He is. That's the wrong one. Hoi solo, solo.
I feel like if we knew Vietnamese, this would be so much better.
Yeah, we'd be like, oh, he is throwing it down.
He said it!
He said it.
Oh shit! It's personal now.
Earlier it's just banter, but now, oh.
Exactly. Now he's whipping out the native tongue. He's
Benign.
gone. Oh god. Okay. So at the moment, they're both doing the same thing. They're both getting out their queens, working on their link speed. I do feel like it's on Hoi Solo. Like, what's he gonna do? Is he gonna do anything different? Is he gonna try and do more of the same? And we do see him go. We do see him go for that fast third once again, and Upley mirroring him, so not going for that fast Baning Nest. So it looks like we're going to be skipping that Ling Bane phase, or it won't be as we won't see them be as aggressive as last time. As last time there were much faster Baning Nests going down.
This time it's mostly just all in on links. Both players being a little bit not wanting to get gas, if that's a word. There's a word for that. I just don't remember what it is.
Yeah, and important to note, we have a lair going down for Hoi Solo, and not
immediately.
A Baning Nest.
Come on, it is gonna be. Well, no, never mind. Because if it was gonna be that, he could have a lot more gas.
He's not going mutas, if that's what you're thinking. I don't think that's
a good build.
I do feel like we might get a Nidus. You know, if he's going for a fast lair, he might be going for a fast Nidus.
It's going straight on to links. He does already have metabolic boost. And drawing Upley away from defending.
Yeah,
he's getting 3 more gases now, though?
I guess roaches?
Could be.
Yep. Roaches.
Upley gonna repay it in kind, but with a little bit less gas.
Yeah. Upley going for these things, trying to break through. But
Upley has seen the tech, though.
Oh my god, you were right.
Yeah, it's a Spire.
You were right.
Roaches were a fake out. Unless they weren't.
No. It's like, it's so important that the Lings didn't get in, so they didn't get a scout or say he thinks that they're. Oh my god, but we're seeing Nidus on the other side.
We are.
Yeah, I think this is kind of a direct counter. I feel like the Nidus is gonna hit faster than the Spire, right?
Yeah. It'll be done faster. The Mutalisks are not going to be able to hatch out in time when Nidus eventually does pop up. But Upley cannot reveal his hand. He does it so far.
Yeah, there's not going to be enough to defend. Like, the Nidus is going down, but there's nothing. There's like queens.
Yep, he's also hammering Hoi Solo from the front as well to draw his attention away.
Yeah,
Nidus is just about complete, and he's gonna make a second one immediately afterwards. All of the queens pop out, and they're turning into banelings immediately.
Yeah. Oh my god.
So many drones going down.
15 drones go down. Oh god, and even they're going towards
he's got
the
a,
Nidus.
God damn it, man.
Oh my god.
It's heartbreaking. GG. Ouch. Very clinical coming out from Upley, but man, that is painful, man.
Yeah. I do feel for Hoi Solo, because at the end of the day, what lost him that game wasn't the Nidus. It was his build in a way, right? Like it was a combination of things. Yeah, because he was going for that build specifically, he didn't have anything to stop the Niduses from going up to defend against all the Ling Bane and Queens. It was just a little bit of a shame. But GG.
I mean, I guess it's kind of. Both players were being a little bit ballsy, risking it on match point.
For sure.
But in the end, it favored Upley more than it favored Hoi Solo.
yeah, like Upley had no idea. He had no idea that he was like, you know, being greedy and teching up and going straight for mutas. Like he didn't know that this was going to be like a game-ending move. Like that's what he was hoping for. But he didn't really know what he was getting into, and things just worked out in his favor. You know.
Yeah, sometimes it doesn't happen in the world of StarCraft. Not going to be able to get that reverse sweep revenge story so far, but maybe in the next Ao Dai. It is a weekly, after all.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. And maybe not even in Ao Dai. Maybe they'll face each other in VTL.
Yeah, it is
Yeah, it
possible.
is.
Vietnam Team League in the finals.
Yeah. There are still 2 more weeks of round robin and then the playoffs. But yeah, it would be cool to see them face off against each other.
Yeah, I think so too. Or in Grand Platypus Open, which is also available to them as
True. They have both played in it before.
Yeah, they have.
Yeah.
I haven't met him one yet, but you know.
For sure.
And I think that should just about wrap us up.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you once again to Soko for the resub and to Holy Hit for the raid. And to EBG, who may or may not be watching right now, but if you are, then thanks again for being our liaison in Vietnam, so to speak.
Yeah, and congratulations to the top 3 players, as they all got paid. The top 3 players got paid. So Upley taking first, Hoi Solo taking second, and Protosnam, aka Ducklings.
For once, a prize pool that Light did not pay for.
Yeah. Feels good, man. But yeah, that brings us to the end of our broadcast. The next time you'll see us will be this Wednesday, I believe, as we'll be casting the Vietnam Team League.
That will be the second last week, I believe.
Yes.
Yep, the second last week of the group stage, and yeah, there is still. Actually, I haven't looked at the standings yet, but I'm gonna say that to my knowledge, there are still 2 teams fighting for that 4th seed for the playoffs.
I'm pretty sure that the teams are set now. It's just standings,
well,
like where
okay,
they're like the positionings.
Oh well then.
I think I could be wrong.
All right. Then.
But yeah. So we will see more of these players, more of these Vietnamese players, as we do cast the Vietnam Team League, which not only houses Vietnamese teams, but actually houses some Thai teams as well, and Hong Kong All Stars.
And Hong Kong All Stars. Although I gotta say, just because these teams are headquartered or based in Vietnam or Hong Kong, doesn't mean that it is only for Vietnamese or Hong Kong players. We have Control, who's a Korean player, coming in. We have Ranger playing for Heroes of God, who's a Malaysian protest player. It's I don't know what the requirements are. I think you literally just need to sign up for one of these teams that are based in either Thailand or Vietnam.
It's kind of vague. I'm pretty sure it's open to all C countries. Like Hong Kong's in it as well. And
South Korea, my favorite Southeast Asian country.
Yeah, it's not clear. I think you just have to form a team and message Chiot and be like, "Yo, we want in." And then, yeah. Because he did mention, I believe, like a Singaporean team who wanted to like try and create one.
Oh yeah, he did. he looked at me. I was like, they have spots.
Yeah. So maybe one day, I don't know. I don't know if eventually VTL will grow and be open to like the OCE scene. I don't know if that'll happen. I don't know if SOTL will come back, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see what there is to come.
Yeah, that's all about what we can do. What about the Leipzig Cup? Well, that got rescheduled, except it turned out it wasn't rescheduled, so I'm pretty sure that the group stage for that... Actually, if it's still going on? Nah, we probably can't jump into that, yeah.
So, when it comes to the Leipzig Cup, Leipzig? We will be casting the playoffs which are
really?
they are in 2 weeks, the 9th and 10th of November. So we will be covering that. But I believe that the group stage is just finishing up. So there is that gap period, and then it's the playoffs. So we will be
There we go.
covering that. And Holy Hit will be playing in that.
There we go. Representing Berliner Esports Club.
So if you want to see him compete in Leipzig Esports, then follow.
We weren't able to
that.
cast the group stage that we thought we would today. A little bit unfortunate, but we had a backup plan, that being called the Azilis having sickness and Ao Dai opening up.
Yeah, she will be back next week, or she should be back next week to cast Ao Dai, as she's the regular caster. But we were happy to fill in the meantime. So, Yaku, where can we find you?
Twitch.tv/Yakuzaku1, Twitter.com @EmporiaYakuzaku, or if you prefer, Twitter.com @Steel_mold. You should go tweet at me at Steel_mold. Fucking I don't know, something. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Buy my shirts.
You don't have any shirts.
I'm wearing one right now.
Okay. And as for me, you can find me at light_VIP on Twitter and light_VIP on Twitch. I haven't streamed in a while. I probably will in the coming weeks. If you want to see some low master tier ladder. Otherwise, follow us on Twitter, and you will see when we.
Over a month.
Yeah, it's been a while. But follow us on Twitter, and you'll see when we cast events, whether they're events like this, which we provide English coverage for, or our own events that we host, like Grand Platypus Open, Sea Duckling Open, Master Swan Open, typically amateur or sea centric events that we host. But yeah, thanks for watching, everyone.
You too. I'm gonna wait 15 seconds and then I shall shut it down. Good night, goodbye, have a great week ahead.
I'm going to quickly find someone to raid.
There we go. Dude, and silence, please.